this. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Another Tuesday night chat with the Muskrat, Bobcat, Jackie, TJ Hooker, and Ashley, Boots on the Water. We got a full house tonight. How y'all doing?
Yep.
Good. Thanks for having us.
Pretty good.
Bobcat's favorite word. Yep.
Yep. Now, I got to ask you, TJ, it seems like there was a show from the 80s called something TJ Hooker, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that
yeah,
you?
the TV show with William Shatner.
Ah, there we go. When I say the name, I had a flashback. I'm aging myself now.
Well, yeah, that's I didn't even catch that one, and I'm old. I'm not as old.
I'm older than you, I think.
A little bit, not a lot, but you're a little bit older than me. But
We're close.
Yeah. Well, we'll stop and say hello to a couple folks here in just a second. But if you guys don't mind, for the folks that don't know who you are, if you don't mind, just kind of introducing yourself, where you're from, and what your deal is as far as your role in this event, and anything else you want to add, and then we'll come back. People are still piling in, so we'll come back and say hello to folks here in just a second. So TJ, you can take it away.
All right, so I'm TJ, down here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am, I guess, the ambassador for Boots on the Water.
That's cool.
And I am Ashley, and we founded Boots on the Water.
That's awesome. All right, so we'll get into.
For those who don't know, let's talk about what Boots on the Water is.
That's
Sure.
it.
So, Boots on the Water is a nonprofit 501c3 charitable organization, and our focus is getting our veterans and active service members, as well as Gold Star families, on the water for a day of catfishing to help with their PTSD and depression for the invisible wounds that they have. We do individual day trips or big events depending on location and the amount of volunteers that we have.
So tonight we're primarily focusing on the event coming up here just around the corner, which is October. Well, it technically is the 10th and 11th with the meet and greet going on the evening of the 10th, where the veterans and the captains get a chance to meet up with each other and kind of put a face with the name, and then a day of fun and fishing. And I'll let you kind of explain how the day is going to look once we get to there. But that's what today is all about. Today's giving these guys a chance to talk about this event that's coming up, the importance of the event coming up. And to be completely honest, we really are looking for a few more captains, folks that are willing to put a veteran on their boat and take them out for a day of fishing. You won't believe how much you get out of it after it's all said and done. I feel guilty because I've had so much fun. I've enjoyed it. It feels like it was for myself. But we're shy some boats right now, so that's going to kind of be the focus going forward, is trying to make sure these veterans have the opportunity to get out on the water that are looking for that day to get out and experience what all of us, we're on this channel, we're watching this because we all love to chase those big slimy fish, and these veterans want an opportunity to do the same and hang out and just
Absolutely.
Sometimes they want to tell you everything about everything, and sometimes they just want to fish and leave it all behind. And you kind of got to let the veteran go at their pace, and you kind of feel them out as the day goes on. But real quick, I seen a lot of folks come in, so let's circle back around, say hi to some folks. I seen Sappy was in the house first. We got Tommy Long, Minnow Dunkers. Tommy, this sounds like an event you should be right up your alley, buddy. Going out of Manchester, Ohio, going fishing for a day. Tommy's a veteran himself, so he understands the importance, and he loves fishing. So you put them two together. He's one of the top people coming to my mind, honestly. We got Brandon, Catfishing Dreams. There's another Ohioan with a boat. Come on, Brandon. We need to fish North Ohio. There's another one. He's up north, but we can get him down on the river if we push hard enough. Welcome in. Mr. Gimpy's in the house. There's Catch Fish with us. Mr. Chris. I think Chris has already signed up to fish that day. So thanks, Chris. Let's see who else we got. Greg Burgess in the house. Rustic's in here. Man, Rustic's been doing a lot of live fishing here lately. He's chasing some big ones. I keep seeing the lives pop up, but we've been real busy last few days. We got craziness going on. So let's see who else we got. Uncle Lou's in the house. What's up, brother? He's got a boat. Think we can get him in Ohio?
Maybe.
We might have J-Dog signed up. I kind of peer pressured him Saturday night and then coming down and taking somebody out on his boat. That dude has taken more people out and putting more people on PBs than anybody I know, honestly.
It is a lot of fun with him.
Mr. Duggar's in the house. Welcome in. H. Lee Osborne. What's happening, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. See,
I'll see Mr. Duggar in a minute.
Mr. Duggar? Yeah, no kidding. Been wild fishing. Those girls have been on a mission, man. They've been down in Florida catching some fish, taking some beautiful pictures and having some fun. I think they're back, aren't they? They might be on the way back. I don't know. I maybe don't keep up. They keep popping up on my feed, so I see them a little bit. P&B Catfish Paul, what's going on, buddy? I'm trying to get down there before I run out of time. A lot of people talking today. J-Dog has not put me on a PB. Tara always catches the fish. When I fish with them, I did get about a 5-foot gar. Well, we heard that story, the same Brandon, but you're too slow. All right. I can tell you right now, when that rod twitches, Tara is quick.
She's just super quick.
So
that's right. She's like a cat.
You snooze, you lose. And that's basically how it was told to us is you just weren't fast enough to beat her to a rod.
Right.
So, all right. Stay up. They say, sadly, yes, we're back in Ohio. All right, girls.
Back in Ohio.
Back in Ohio.
Uncle Lou could fly in and we have a boat.
Oh, she punches.
There you go. Fly in. We got We got an extra boat. I don't know which one runs right, but we got 3 boats.
Hey, good evening, Bob and Doreen fishing.
Hey, Bob and Doreen, welcome in. Tommy says I'm fishing
you should start a livery.
In October. I got a Bahama cruise late October and a 2-day tournament mid-October. We're talking about early October. October 10th and 11th. 11th is the fishing day. The 10th is meet and greet. Jeff Wallace, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for being here. So not to steal the show here, I'm going to let Ashley kind of go through and there you go. I'm going to let Ashley kind of go through and talk about where we're at as far as how many veterans we got, how many captains we still need. I don't know what that was. It sounded like VHM. Radio. And just kind of tell everybody what to expect, how the day is looking and what people can do if they want to sign up to be a captain.
Sure. So we currently have 73 veterans signed up. So it's grown drastically over the last few weeks. And we have 47 captains now. We have literally used all resources for captains, pulling from everybody we know, asking them to share it with anybody they know. Our goal is to have 1 veteran per boat, just for the experience. Like you said, we let them share what they want to share. And I feel like as long as they're one-on-one, they may feel like they can open up a little more, and not have an extra person to tell their story to. But if we have to, the captains are willing to take out more. There are some that are, signed up individually, but there's like a husband and wife and they work with another veteran. So they all want to be on the same boat and we already have a captain for them. So that's nice. And there's a couple of brothers that are coming. They want to be together. So there are some that'll be paired together anyway. The day will be in Manchester. Like you said, Friday night will be the meet and greet. We're bringing everybody down then so they can kind of get to know each other, just hang out and not feel like, okay, this is your captain, go spend 8 hours on a boat with him. We thought that would help with that. And along with the confusion of Saturday morning, it's a little hectic, putting that many boats in the water. So we're bringing them down Friday night, having the meet and greet. The Manchester Veterans Club is providing a meal for us. So they graciously volunteered to do that before we even thought about it. They were like, let's do that. So they're handling all of that. And then fishing will be Saturday from 8 to 4. We are going to have all of the veterans meet at the Manchester ramp Saturday morning, just so their vehicles are already there. You can fish out of any ramp that you want to, but we didn't want them to feel like they had to drive to a ramp and then drive to Manchester. Like, it was just, we're like, how can we eliminate some of the confusion of, all of the vehicles? Because that's a lot of vehicles. Right. So we're going to have them meet Saturday morning to pick up their veterans at the ramp there. You are welcome to use the Manchester ramp. It's a perfectly good ramp. And if you attended last year or you saw any of it, TJ can attest to this. We had volunteers that backed the trucks down into the water for them. So the captains got to be in the boat the entire time with their veteran. And our guys parked their trucks so that they were very organized and could fit more in. Well, there you go. We have a job for you.
She does really good with us. I don't think she's ready to start jumping in strangers' trucks and backing in trailers. She does fantastic for me.
But they have offered to do that again. We weren't going to ask them to do it, but they're pretty persistent that they enjoyed doing that and they want to help. That's their way to help. So we've got guys that are willing to do that if you want them to. And then at the end of the day, you call us and we will have your truck and trailer back down there for you. So that's how that part of the day will go. And then when you come back, we do a live weigh-in. It's not a tournament per se. Like, we don't charge anything. You don't win any money. But we want them to be able to bring a fish back, take pictures with it so they have the memory of their day, and do a little introduction with like their branch of service and where they're from. And then we have a hog roast. The Veterans Club's providing the hog roast for us again. And Allie from the military services in Maysville, she's heading up the food for us again this year. TJ, what do you think of the potato salad? Were you a fan?
I didn't eat the potato salad, but
not a potato salad fan.
But everything else,
I don't eat any salad.
Perfect.
But her and her family, they do all of the potato salad, the baked beans, all that stuff for us. So we're very grateful for her. She's handling all of that for us again. And then we have tons of raffles. Raffle items are coming in all the time. We've got a whole slew of people that are going around asking for donations and businesses that are reaching out like, hey, we heard about this. We want to help. So it really does take a village to put on an event of this size. And I would like for TJ to just kind of give his input on what you feel like the day was like last year, to give him an idea.
Yeah, so last year, even just from the start, I thought it was all planned out really well. And like Ashley said, with just getting on the boat with the captain, the person backing in the boat, you always hear about that hurry up and wait, and there really wasn't that hurry up and wait. So that was really nice, and just being able to get out in the water, pretty quick, was super nice. Overall, though, for me, it was just being able to get out on the water and just try to forget kind of everything back home, I guess, would be a way to put it. But just try to get my mind clear, which definitely helped. And I was paired up with John Baker last year, and he was determined to get me on, because I've never fished. I've never been on the Ohio River. And so that was my first time. And he was determined to get me on a big cat. And I think I want to say, well, I told him from the start, I'm just happy to be out here and just being able to experience it. And not have, I have 4 kids, so it's like, it's constant. And they're all 10 and under, so it's a lot of screaming, a lot of crying. So like, just being able to get out there and just
plus the kids too.
Just being able to experience the Ohio River was amazing. But like I was telling him, I'm just happy to be out there. I don't really care to get anything, but he was pretty determined on getting me on something, and I think we had like 10 minutes left, and we got one in, and just being able to feel that tug, that catfish. It was something else.
That's awesome.
Tug is a drug.
There it is. He said it.
Yep. And then coming back was, just like going back in. There was hardly any wait time. And the camaraderie too was super nice, because when I left, I got medically discharged out of Alaska, and I didn't really have a choice. It's kind of I guess left me in the dust essentially. The Army, and I'm not talking bad about the Army, but the transition wasn't the best for me, because at the time me and my wife had 3 kids, and just a bunch of unknowns. So transitioning back, I left pretty much everything that I knew. All my friends, we made family essentially with some of those friends up there. And coming back, I had one really good friend that I kind of stayed in contact with. But pretty much, I mean, we had a few family members, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty much starting all back over again. So the event last year it tremendously helped me with I struggled really bad for a while, and I mean the event, I mean it really turned my life around.
That's great to hear, man, because a lot of folks watching this, hopefully either as a captain, you see the impact this day can have on a veteran, somebody that, once you sign the line, you're pretty much signed to anything that can happen. You don't know no matter what your job title is, it is just as important as the next guy. And when you sign the line, you don't have any idea what your future holds. And that's some guts and that's some bravery that not a lot of people have. And so my hats are off to everybody, no matter what your title is or what their job was. Once you sign the line, man, you're handing your fate over. And that's why we've always found such a strong connection with veterans. My dad was a veteran. He was hurt bad and only like a year in and got sent home. And so it's not like I got a lot of family and friends and stuff in the military. It's just we've always kind of had that bond and respect. And so we love getting involved and love, showing appreciation. And, hearing a veteran go out and being so impactful and whether it lasts a day or a lifetime, that connection or that experience. So I know for me, a couple of different veterans we've got to take out on different events. We end up, lifelong friendships with, and it can, it could turn into something much more than a day on the water. I don't always end up that way. I signed up for artillery and ended up being infantry overseas. There you go. That's what I'm saying. These guys,
Army.
Yeah, I was 11 Charlie. So I was my first. Well, I originally started out Ohio National Guard. Then me and my wife had my son, and we're like, if I'm doing this part time, I might as well do it full time. So I was fortunate enough to go down to Fort Polk, Louisiana. I deployed there to Iraq, which was an experience. I wouldn't change it. It changed me. But then came back and then re-enlisted, went up to Fort Wainwright, Alaska. And then, like I said, I ultimately got medically discharged out of there. We came back to Ohio. But I spent 9 years total as 11 Charlie. So for anybody who doesn't know what it is, it's a mortarman, so infantry essentially is what it was.
I got you. Yeah, I'm not.
My dad was Army Airborne. He said he jumped out of perfectly good airplanes for no reason. Said my dad was Army Airborne.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad was Army. He was in communications. He was on a telephone pole, and back then they didn't have the greatest safety gear. And I don't know if it was belt broke or the buckle malfunctioned or something. He fell from a telephone pole and smashed his back up. So sent him home, and he's been busted up and rough ever since. And so I see, like I said, you just don't know when you put your name on the line what the future holds for you. And that's the bravery that not a lot of men and women have. And so I have mad respect for the folks that to do it selflessly.
Absolutely.
And you also don't realize what events like this can do for them. We had a veteran. We actually have several Vietnam veterans signed up this year, which I'm super excited about. They have a very special place in my heart because of the way that they were treated. But we had one last year, and he stopped me before the day even got started and asked me if I was the one putting it on. And I said, yes, sir, I am. And he looked at me with tears in his eyes, and he said, in my 77 years on this earth, I never knew of people that would do something like this for a veteran. You, my dear, have touched more lives here today than most would their whole life. And I said, give me a hug. I have to walk away from you or I'm going to start my day crying. And he spent the day on the boat with his stepson, and he had been in his stepson's life, I think, for like 20 something years. And I got a message that night from his stepson that said, I'm very close with this man, and I found out today that he was a prisoner in war in Vietnam for 2 years, and our family
Oh,
never knew
wow.
that. He never talked about it. But being on the boat that day at that event, he felt comfortable enough with him to open up to him and tell him his story. And that's
Wow.
why, like, his story, TJ, like all of the vets that we had that were, telling us stories like that, like that's why we have to bring it back. That's why we want it to be there, and we will continue to grow it as we can. And that's why we need our captains. This can't happen without our captains. So
Yep.
I
So
was gonna say,
That's right.
go ahead.
I can add something to it. I mean, if you're kind of on the fence about being a captain, I think maybe I'm just like kind of speculating it, but maybe the captain's on the fence because they think they're gonna fix the veterans' problem. Kind of sit there and try to figure out how they can fix it. For me, just being out there and just being able to talk about it, all you gotta do is sit there and listen. That's really all you gotta do. You don't have to try to sit there and fix the issue that's going on. I think just the veteran even opening up to you about whatever it is, whatever they're going through, that's huge. Just being able to take that step to be able to trust somebody like, hey, I can talk about this with this person. We don't have to sit there and try to fix the issue. So I mean, just if any captains are kind of on the fence, like I don't want to do it because of this, all you gotta do is just sit there and listen. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, sometimes they might not want to talk at all. They might just want to sit there and fish, talk about fishing.
Yep, you're
Or if our
100%.
captain-
That's okay.
or if the captains think that they don't know how to fish the Ohio River because they're not from that area, like TJ said, they literally don't care. They want to be out on the boat, on the river, spending the day outside. So please don't let that stop you. If you want to come down a day or two before, like, we gladly give you some spots to go fish. But they're fish, they do move. So, but there are plenty of them down on the river, captains, that will help you out if you're not from that area.
Yeah. And most people don't think of the Ohio River as being a beautiful scenery, but it really can't. It really is. There is some, even downtown Cincinnati. I fished downtown Cincinnati Saturday night, right in front of the Red Stadium. And you wouldn't think bright lights and everything would be beautiful. It was awesome. It was just so cool to be out there with, all the big lights and everything, lighting up the water. But even, down around Manchester, the majority of the Ohio River is just beautiful to see in itself. Bald eagles are abundant. Just wildlife in general, deer. We've seen so much crazy stuff. As much time as we spend on the water, you just don't know what you're going to see. And a lot of times, hey, what's up, buddy? War Pig's in the house. War Pig, we need you. We need extra captains to come take a veteran out for a day, man. Help them out. Get on the boat, join us all. We got a ton of great Ohio captains, and War Pig knows how to catch some fish. So, which it ain't, like you said, it ain't all about the fish. It's it's about the time and the experience. But yeah, even not catching fish, being out on the river, like we do the same thing. We have a ball sometimes. Some of our best fishing trips didn't catch hardly anything. But yeah, don't put the pressure on yourself thinking, man, I don't know. I haven't really caught very many catfish. I really don't know what I'm doing. Look, this is America. You fake it till you make it. Okay. You just show up and let Jesus take the wheel. Ain't that right?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Jeremy has a place to stay. If you want to come out.
That's it, Jeremy. You got a place to stay here if you want to come all the way up here to Ohio, take a veteran out. You fly in, we'll put you on a boat. I'll give you a boat.
I mean, it's not a sea arc.
All my boats combined wouldn't equal a sea arc.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, Twisted Cat Tackle, welcome in.
What's going on, Pat? Welcome in, buddy.
So no, those of you that are just kind of jumping in, we're talking about this event coming up in October.
What's up, Dan?
Dan, what's up? October 11th. We're looking for a few more captains, 15 to 20, honestly. We're over 70 veterans signed up and only 47 captains. And so, hey, Stonefly 71. What's he say? You know, I wouldn't leave my hot rod
Don't leave
behind.
my hot rod behind.
You're more welcome. Drag that pretty old boat all the way up here if you want to.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't ask anyone to come to the Ohio River to fish, you know, especially leaving the Tennessee River, the Mississippi River, you know, Missouri River. But for an event like this, it might be worth it. Are you required? I missed that. Are you required to come down?
The night before.
Oh,
you can't make as long as they let us know that they're not going to make it. You can make the contact with their veteran to let them know their captain won't be there the night before. And we would just ask that they do use the Manchester ramp that morning, just so we can get them all checked in and get them paired together. But if you know that you just, you know, work wise, you can't make it that night, just let us know, and we'd still love to have you.
Let's talk. Let's fish next week, and we'll talk about it, Raj. I'm on vacation. Well, if I got to go fishing to get us another veteran, by God, I'm willing to take one for the team.
Take one for the team. Yeah. Bless
You're
your
such a
heart.
team player.
Hey, brother, you tell me what day you want to go, what you got in mind, and we'll work something out.
Just not Monday. You'll break news.
Yeah, I can't go Monday. Me and Zach are taking Amelia out Monday. She's convinced that because Magnus caught a 30 or a 27 pounder with me and Zach, that she's only going to catch a bigger fish if she fished with Zach.
That makes sense.
If I had feelings, that would hurt. I don't have the ability to put her on big fish. She's going to have to go with Zach. So,
Absolutely. Zach knows things.
and the thing is, I want her to catch a big fish, but like now, what happens if she catches a big fish with Zach?
Then
I'm never
proving
gonna
her point.
I'm never going to be good enough. She doesn't fish hardly.
Actually, I caught my PB.
I caught my PB with Zach.
Oh,
Exactly.
It's Zach.
you did. So there's something there.
Man, we are. Maybe it is Zach. Magnus got his PB with Zach, me, Jackie. Hey, Chris, come on, man. So let's say you're not, you don't have a boat, but you're watching this and you're like, man, I wish there was something I could do. What kind of help do you need volunteer wise from folks that don't have a boat? Do you have needs for people on the ground?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have tons of raffle items. So the way we did it last year and the way we're going to do it again this year is when they come back through the weigh-in line, we ask them, even if they're not weighing something in, to come up to the stage and let us know that they're back. One, so we know that everybody made it back. And two, we give them raffle tickets at that time. The veterans each get 10 raffle tickets to go put in. And we do it so like they can pick what they want to win. I would rather them win something that they're going to use or want instead of giving them something that goes on a shelf or you give for a Christmas gift because you have no use for it. So we let them pick what they want to win. Captains get 5 of those tickets, and God willing, we have enough stuff to separate them. The captains will have their own table again this year as our appreciation for making the trip for most of them. Because like you said, it is quite a trip to Manchester. Even for us, it's 2 hours, 45 minutes for us to get there. So we know what it's like to travel. So we just give our appreciation for that. So we'll need help with that, passing out tickets. We do have things that we are selling tickets for too. If you follow our Boots on the Water page, the Manchester Veterans Club and Kevin at Monster Cat Catfishing went together and got us I think it's a 35-inch blue cat, I think. Replica that Josh is making from River's Edge, and it's going to be red, white, and blue, and it's going to be on a stand. It's almost done from what I hear, but we've already started selling chances on it. He did one for Patriot Catfishing that's very similar, so I posted that picture just so people have an idea of what it's going to look like. Right. So we'll be selling tickets for those, and there just may be some other things, like as things come in, that we'll be able to sell tickets for. And of course, a 50-50 so that we can have money put back for next year and future events. Food, like we've got food to serve. So if anybody wants to help with food or just like getting people where they need to be, if they have questions, the ramp's not that big, but when you're not from that area, if you need anything, like there'll be others around to help. And if we have to transport people, that's the thing too. If the ramp fills up with that many trucks and trailers, we may have to park across the road like we did for the Monster Cat tournament the one year.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask.
So, yeah. Kenny from the campground, he thinks he's got it under control. And because last year we fit 40 boats and trailers in the backyard from the campers. It was very, very specific. Like it was very unique. The guy that parked the trucks is a truck driver. So he's used to pulling a truck and trailer. And they brought the trucks up to him and he parked them all. And he'd have them parked before the next truck got up there to him. So they had a system down. And that's why we're like, you guys want to handle that? More power to you because you rocked it last year. Completely rocked it. But if that fills up and the parking, like the driveway fills up, we will have to park across the road. Or if the weather is bad, we are going to have plan B, which would be the high school parking lot right down the road. It's not even a quarter of a mile from the ramp. But so if you're local to that area and you have a side-by-side or you have transportation, just keep that in mind. We would really like to have that on standby if we need it. I'm sure the guys from the Veterans Club, they have a like a party bus kind of thing that they said we can use as well. So we have options, but there's going to be a ton of stuff that needs to happen that day and the night before for registration. So if, like Roger said, if you don't have a boat, but you want to help and you want to be there for our veterans and be a part of this event, we'd love to have you. Just reach out to us. We'll find something for you to do. I promise.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it take a village to pull this off. And, with 70 plus veterans coming in, and of course, some of them are riding together, but I mean, that's still 60 plus vehicles plus, hopefully 60 plus boats and trailers, or trucks and trailers. That's a lot of room. So
have you already capped it out as far as the number of vets?
It probably will be by Friday.
Cap on? Oh, okay.
We originally said when we started,
we might have to cap it because if we can't keep up with the veterans or the captains.
Yeah. We said at the beginning of this that 75 would be our limit, and we're at 73. I was kind of waiting. There was a couple from last year that said they were coming and they hadn't signed up yet. And I'd feel real bad if, with everything that happened in the beginning of the year, things switched. And I just want to make sure that everybody has had a chance to do the new registration and that we don't miss anybody. Gotcha. It's been a kind of a hectic year. So I just want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt with that. But to answer your question in a long-winded way, yes, we are probably going to cap it by Friday. My hope is that we have all captain registrations as well by the end of September, by September the 30th. So that gives us 2 weeks to get them paired together and make contact with each other if they'd like beforehand. We always take suggestions too. So if you're watching this and you have been to events like this and you're like, hey, why don't you do this? Shoot me a message because I'm all ears.
Pairing them up beforehand.
From Jackie. We talked about that up at Sandusky and the way Fishing for Freedom does that. So we're going to try our best to have that done. And since we're capping veterans ahead of time, I feel like that'll work out just fine.
Yep.
Hey, go away, Uncle Bubbles.
There he is. You got anything? I'm just keep gabbing.
But if anybody also wants to make any kind of donation,
Ohio was from Lexington.
What is it now, buddy?
I said I was looking at the map a while ago, trying to figure out how far that is from Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, I mean, it's not that far. You can just.
Isn't it just over 2 hours?
Yeah, it'll be quick.
Go visit my daughter
that,
and then
go the Backwoods Hunters and Anglers conservation thing that they're doing in September is between Lexington and Louisville, and it's 2 hours from the camper.
There you go. No, we've got a lot of great folks. I mean, myself, folks that are in here tonight, and I'm going to start making some phone calls and see if we can't get it. I want to, put at least five more captains on the roster myself. So That's my
I really
goal this
appreciate
week. That's my goal this week is to get you 5 more. So if you're in Ohio and you got a boat, be ready.
You'll be getting a phone call.
Even if you're not in Ohio.
Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, whatever. I mean, I understand, Creole and Bobcat, that's a lot. I used to travel out to Quincy, Illinois, which was like 10 hours with a boat.
Oh, I want to do that next year.
Fishing for Freedom. And that was a great organization, great event. I did it for several years until I found the Disabled Veterans Outdoors event here in Ohio that happens on the same weekend. And, logistically, driving 10 and a half hours or driving 4 hours, and I was helping locals, here in my home state. And to me, there you go. There you go, Eric. That's a great idea. I'm calling Mark. Don't think I won't. And Mark Mitchell.
What's up, fat boy Eric?
Eric's got a boat.
Yeah.
You got room on that
Eric.
pontoon. Don't be scared.
Grill said he'll hit the Mississippi and be up here in a month.
You've got plenty of time. If you leave now.
You got.
Hey, that guy in that John boat can do it. So can you.
Yeah.
Went all around America.
Yeah, in a John boat.
Only halfway.
That's insane.
Surely a Sea Ark can make it.
I don't know how far he'd have to go between each gas station.
I know.
I wouldn't make it very far at all. My boat is a gas hog. It is terrible. It is bad. I'm actually looking forward to
mine eat. She'll suck it down.
Huh?
I said, when I let mine eat, she'll suck it down. Old 2-stroke.
I don't even let her eat. I back her down about 30. It only run about 37, 38, but I back it down around 30 and just let it kind of cruise. And I can just watch the needle drop. Like, yeah.
Speedo going up and the gas needle going down.
That's about right.
Do you do breakfast or coffee or lunch or anything morning of?
So last year we did do breakfast for them. We went to Wendy's. They gave us a discount and we got breakfast sandwiches and coffee. This year I have exhausted all of my resources currently for hotel rooms for our veterans. Because we have some that are traveling from Detroit and like the middle of Indiana, and like Wes and them are coming down. So that was my goal for this year was hotel rooms. We booked 35 rooms and we currently have enough to pay for all 35 rooms. So my thing now is going through and taking like the first 35 is the way I'm going to do it. I don't know of a fairer way to do that. But we had 35 rooms booked at the French Quarter Inn, and we were also given 8 free rooms from se4 Motel in Aberdeen.
Oh.
So that's a total of 43 rooms that we've gotten. We do have a few more sponsorships that are coming in that I know of. So I'm kind of waiting to see where things lay in the next couple of weeks to see if we can do that again. But as long as we have the money and the account, we will definitely do breakfast sandwiches the morning of.
Okay. If not,
And Allie,
go ahead.
go ahead.
You're fine.
Allie from the Maysville Military Support Services, she last year brought like goodie bags, and we had like granola bars, and I don't even know what all she threw in there. And she said she'd do that again this year. But we do tell them, like, if you want lunch, bring lunch. We do ask the captains to have a cooler. Most of our captains fish, so they know to have a cooler. But we provide water so that they can take water out on the boat. But if you want a sandwich or something, we do ask that you bring that. As we grow, again, that's things that we want to be able to incorporate in the future. But for this time, not so much.
I think we're going to put some Johnsonville batter cheddars back on the boat for this trip.
I'll touch base with you this week actually about breakfast.
Okay.
Are you signing me up for cook breakfast?
No.
Thank God.
I think he is.
Oh, another thing that I haven't even posted it yet, but I don't even think that I've told TJ this, but we have a friend from here that has a band, and it's called Southern Touch, and he plays old country music and classic rock. And he reached
Oh,
out
yeah.
to us and he's coming down to play acoustically on Friday night at the captain's meeting for us.
Oh,
So
Heck yeah.
after we get everything paired and people were just kind of relaxing. His name is Sean Peck. He's coming down. He lives up here by us, so it's quite a drive for him. But him and his wife are going to come down and get a hotel room and spend the weekend with us. And he's going to sing the national anthem for us live on Saturday morning before we start fishing.
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is
That'll be
awesome.
cool.
Be awesome.
Roger say better cheddars. That's right. Johnsonville never called me, but I will still eat a better cheddar anyway.
Have fun.
We like to eat on the
Call
boat.
my people.
What is it?
I'm always busy fishing. I don't really have time to eat. That's why I eat
If
pork
you don't
rinds
fish
by
the
any.
Ohio
It's
River,
because fish fear me.
True. True.
we make like a full course meal.
Yeah. Yo, we got
Breakfast,
plenty
same
of time. We've had full pancakes, bacon and eggs. The whole-
Phillies.
Well, I
Really
wish
cheap
y'all
steak.
had more time. I wish you had less time to cook so you'd have more time to catch fish. Yeah, you had more fish, then you'd have less time to eat, right?
Well, you know,
Which would you rather have?
I'd rather.
More fish or more time
Oh,
to eat?
I would rather fish for sure, but you know, I
Yeah.
can't make that happen. So I'll make the best out of what I got, and that happens to be
Yeah.
food.
Absolutely.
Food helps us.
Or beforehand, the Sea Arc.
It definitely does.
Cooking
Huh?
at the Sea Arc. We were just parked.
Oh yeah, Sea Arc Invitational. Yeah, we was all lined up there like 4:00 in the morning. Our boat had bacon and eggs. People were starting
Oh
to
my
gather
God.
around. They're like, remember you guys from last year?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Where's that come from? There you go.
Yeah, we have plenty of time to eat in the Ohio desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all joke around about it. You know, that Ohio hasn't got the numbers it used to, but there's still fish here.
I
still
still
fish.
see some good fish coming out of there. I really
Yeah,
do.
there's still plenty of good fish. It's not, you know, you ain't just gonna throw a dart and stick a fish. You know, you got to put in your time, and they're a little bit more difficult at times to catch, but there's still fish here, and they can still be caught. And you know, like we was talking earlier, you know, it's all about what you take out of it. It's not I'll go with Stan Smith's saying it's not the size of the fish, it's the size of the excitement. So it all
That's
depends
right.
on just how much excitement you pull out of it. Went past you at Charlo one time. I think you had a whole chicken on the grill. We probably did.
History.
We probably did. We grilled chicken and vegetables and
Asparagus.
do whatever else. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, Mike.
Mike, that'd be good. Might be going catfish. September is a great month, man. As each day passes,
It is.
the water gets better. So I'm really looking forward to this event. Roger has the boat snack game locked down for sure. That's right.
Oh, we got a snackle box.
We got a snackle box.
Snackle block. That's my favorite.
Me and Kelly said we should sell those at tournaments.
She's got them
Absolutely.
on TikTok
you
shop.
should, especially if you have like a cricket or something, and you can like put like a snackle box, put like river cats, catfishing club. Snackle. Be cute.
Personalized snackle boxes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pre-order. We'll have your logo on the front.
Oh,
There you go.
What else we got? We still
Hobby
got about
Lobby, here I come.
50. There you go. We still got about 15 minutes left. Anything you guys want to share as far as stories or? I do have.
I do just want to share. I know like people have been reaching out asking how they can get us donations and stuff. And
Okay.
we have PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and it's all linked to the Boots on the Water account. So our PayPal is lastcallcatfishing@gmail.com. And Cash App is the money sign last call catfishing. And Venmo is BOTW for Boots on the Water 2025.
And they can also go right through the page here, can't they?
Yep. You can also go to our website Yep.
So right here's the website, which is scrolling across the bottom of your screen, bootsonthewater.org. And this is what your page is going to look like. So it has lots of information down there, services as far as events go, solo trips, things that they put together there. They got the tackle tribute, which is, them taking donations for equipment for people that want to go out and fish, but don't quite have the gear. Or maybe after this event, they feel like, man, I should go down to my local river here or there. I would love to do this. So, this program here helps put tackle in the hands of people that need it so that they can continue, to seek, whatever they get out of the fishing, one cast at a time. reading your logo there, but
awesome.
Yeah, and after the event, that's where we'll put all of the pictures and stuff. Will be on the website as well. We will have a media page so we can post all that stuff. We've got people that have volunteered to do pictures and videos and all that stuff. So I'm excited to have all that stuff up there for people to see what it was like.
And you get free ride in this cool looking boat right here.
Oh yeah. Is that going to be in the raffle?
That is in the raffle.
He might throw me in the
boat
river
or
if I
the boat ride?
boat.
You can raffle off a boat ride, not the whole boat. How's that?
That's the ride. That's a good looking boat.
Yeah, that is a good looking boat. Their last boat was a good looking boat.
Mhm.
It was just a little bit faster than our boat. They beat us to our spot by just 20
Just a
yards.
hair.
Just a hair. It was like Zach kept saying, Roger, you need to lose some weight, dude.
Hurry!
Start paddling.
I was Roger didn't throw you over, or Zach didn't throw you overboard.
I'll come back and get you.
Yeah.
We do also have a Facebook group that all of the updates have been posted on, and a page. It's Boots on the Water for both of those. You can find them on Facebook. I think somebody shared the link there. So I just wanted to
Right there,
mention it.
Brandon. Catfish and Dreams. He shared it out. Brandon's got a boat too. I'll blackmail him somehow. These boys all got boats down around here. We can. And that's the thing. You'll be down here, if you running into issues like, I really don't fish that area much. Let me tell you something about the Ohio River right now. It's the Ohio Lake. There's zero flow. There's no water moving anywhere. Now, I don't know by the time October runs around, I don't see a whole lot of rain in the forecast, but it doesn't change a whole lot. So it's not like a raging river like, we can see in the spring and stuff. And you have this many people out there on the water. If you would, for any reason, have an issue with your boat motor or something crazy happens, you are surrounded by people that'd be more than willing to help you out. So you are not alone coming down and fishing with this. You will be taken care of.
That's
Absolutely.
something else I should probably mention. We have a permit for ODNR and Kentucky DNR. So if you're coming down and you haven't bought your fishing license for Ohio or Kentucky because of the reciprocal agreement issue they've got going on, you don't have to worry about it for that day. We are covered. That was a big help too, so that our veterans and stuff don't have to pay for a fishing license this year.
How would you like to have that conversation? Where's your fish? Hey, I'm the Boots on the Water. Don't you worry about it.
That's right. Step back, dude.
Let me see what do you got in your cooler for bait? Like, oh, never mind. Boots on the Water said that was good too. Now, honestly, I know a lot of people have different rules and regulations on their water. Even Kentucky does, but in Ohio, basically, if it's caught legally and meets the size and creel limit, we can use any game fish as bait. So some people get upset about it, but crappie and bass.
We do also have a bait store that's providing shad. Forgot about that. That's important too.
I remember,
Nice.
I remember seeing
traveling
that.
and you're like, well, I just don't really know. I don't know where to go catch bait. It's covered.
There you
They
go.
said that they're bringing us 600 to 800 shad and probably some skipjacks.
So there you go, guys. You are running out of excuses why not to be there.
Catch your bait. Yep.
I don't know where to go. Just go out there and have a good time. I don't know where to go get bait. Bait's covered. I don't have a fishing license. Covered. We just
Yep.
can't put gas in your truck. That's in the boat. That's about it.
You need a
Not
new
yet.
doggy.
Goals.
What's your what?
Oh, there's your dog.
You don't have enough rods? We can lend you some.
Yeah.
I'm not giving.
But
none
if you
away.
know of any businesses or if there's people out there, like, I want to give something for the raffle. We'd be glad to take it from you. With 70 something veterans, we'd like for all of them to win something. So last
Yeah.
year we had a ton of stuff, and hopefully now that we're getting closer, things start to roll in. But it's just been a slower start than I anticipated. But I'm sure it'll be fine by the time it gets around.
Trust me, I know exactly how it goes. We run these kids events, and donations come up all the way until the day of or weeks later. It's not easy, but it's all good.
What are some things that you're looking for as raffles? Like, I know anything you'll be appreciative of, but what are some things that you had last year that people really liked?
Yeah, that's a great question. Things that went over well, or think maybe something.
Last year we had a lot of rods that were donated from different, all of the rod people donated rods to us. I think I have one so far this year. Reels, of course, any kind of tackle goes over really well. Even any hunting stuff. It's getting colder out, so gloves or binoculars or just really anything to do with the outdoors, even like grilling, cooking, that kind of stuff. Last year we even had some like veteran signs, and American like patriotic signs, and those went over real big. Like those were a big hit. We had the buddy heaters that were a raffle item, and we had propane tanks to go along with them that were all donated. So, but like you said, literally anything. Like, we try to have something for everybody that will appeal to everybody. And we've got quite a few more female veterans this year. So I'm hoping we can do at least a couple of baskets for the women. Last year, they're like, well, they're coming to a fishing event. I'm sure they won't mind. Well, I'm sure, like, I would like to win fishing stuff too. But if there's a basket there that has lotion and that kind of stuff in it, I'm going to put my ticket in that.
Yeah.
We just try to get something for everybody.
I put the lotion on the skin.
Yeah.
So much.
Like flower scented bait.
What is it, buddy?
I say I like my bait to be flower scented. Lilacs or something.
Lilacs.
Yeah.
So no, I appreciate you guys coming on and talking with us and kind of putting some light on what's coming up. We got, like I said, we got some folks in chat here that I think would be great candidates to come down and join us. And hopefully there's some folks here that either can't join and either could show up and help on land, or possibly could help, by supporting with a donation of some sort, sponsoring the day or the event, and go on the website and kind of help them out a little bit, make these things happen. As you could tell, hotel rooms, event supplies, there's a lot of stuff I'm sure comes out of their pocket that they won't tell us about. So the more things that we can help out with, not that kind of shit, more things that they can get help with that make things smoother and easier.
That's a mosquito.
Yeah, we got a lot of mosquitoes. The easier and smoother this thing goes for everybody. So everyone can help one way or another. And if you can't do any of that, just share this stuff out. Go to the Boots on the Water Facebook page and share it out. Send it to whatever fishing groups you're in. Send it to your friends, your family. Just get it out there. And that's free. That's the very least that we could do is share the information out. You might land in front of the right person that can really make a difference or can volunteer their time or effort or finances. So share it out. Everyone can help one way or another.
And if captains have questions, they can reach out to you because you've done this enough. You can answer questions. Or Michael King is our contact for our captains. If you have questions about donations or volunteering your time, me, TJ, Kelly, there's several of us. Send us a message to the Boots on the Water page. We'd be happy to reach out to you and have you.
There you go.
Go over to the Facebook page and just, if you do nothing else, just click on the follow button and give them a little bit of
Yes.
love.
That's right. Yeah. Great idea. See, Bobcat's all about the social media influencing, and
I'm getting there.
He knows all about the algorithms, and
Getting better. Getting there.
he knows all the things.
Completely free, just to go and like it and follow.
There you go. Yeah, completely free. So everyone here can make a difference. Whether it's I already went through it all. What else we got going on?
We do have a raffle going on right now, a gun raffle. We had several of our veterans that reached out to us and asked if we were going to do any kind of raffles. And I was kind of hesitant. I just wasn't sure if that's a good idea, but the DVO got us into it. I talked to Ed at length about how they do theirs. So we did one already. It sold out in 2 days. So we started another one this week. So if you're interested in that, we do have a Bushmaster 450 up for raffle right now.
Little pew pew.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, I know. We actually had some family members that said they wanted to
On the last raffle.
Give us some money to get them into the raffle. It's like, sorry, it's gone. It was like, what? It was like, it's already over.
Yep.
It's like, you just told us yesterday. It's like, I just found out yesterday. So yeah, it's an AR-450 Bushmaster right there. So if anybody's interested there, jump on the Boots on the Water Facebook page. You can get all your information there. Tells you how to get in and get you entered in for the drawing. One of the rare opportunities where you get to help out an organization like this and could possibly win something cool in return. So if you like to gamble and you like veterans, this is for you. I don't know how else to sell that.
That was good, Rob. That was good.
We like to gamble. We can't afford to gamble much, but we like to go to the casino once or twice a year.
I play a scratch off every now and then.
Yeah,
He got me too the other night because
She's been wanting to go to the casino, and we just can't afford to go. It's just too much going on.
Do the at-home version?
Yeah, I said I can't take you to the casino, honey. So I brought a piece of the casino here to you. She scratched it off and threw it in the trash. I was like, well, I guess that was a zip. But at least I only lost like $10 at a time instead of $100.
That's right.
We do that with the Powerball. He's like, "Can I retire yet?" No, not yet. You still have to go to work.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, I'll let Bob pray us out and
absolutely.
Oh, Jackie's got something.
I'll make a girl basket.
Oh, thanks,
There
Jackie.
you go.
Put me down
Thank
for girl
you.
basket.
Okay.
Put shells in. Put
What is
ammo in it. Put ammo in it. Decorate with.
Okay.
So, there you go.
Yeah,
There are a lot of cool things that can be done like that.
Idea.
She's very crafty. Her mom's
Shotgun
very
shell.
crafty. They could probably come up with something fantastic. Me, not so much.
Yeah, I messaged my mom because she does a ton of like crafting and woodwork, and I was like, "Can you make me something patriotic for October?" So,
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
That'll be really
There you
cool.
go. All right.
All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything, we're going to wrap this thing up. Get on out of here.
Dear Heavenly Father God, I thank you for the opportunity to gather with these fine folks in chat tonight. These folks up on panel, Lord God, and I pray, Lord God, that your blessings will be upon this event, and that veterans, Lord God, will know that they matter when they leave this place, Lord God, that they will be touched in a way that, Lord, will just continue to work throughout their lives, and they'll show others the joy of fishing, Lord God, and share with others, for God. And I pray that there'll be enough captains to show up for this event and bless this program, bless this event. God, I pray that everybody in chat be blessed, Lord God. And I thank you and give you all praise, glory, and honor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, brother.
Amen. You're welcome,
All
my
right.
friend.
Well, TJ, thank you so much for joining us tonight, sharing your story with us, and appreciate your help with the organization and with the event. Again, Ashley, thank you for coming on and talking about it. And now the work begins for me. My challenge.
God bless all the veterans watching and those that are going to participate.
We really appreciate you having us on and letting us talk about it.
Hey, my pleasure. Anything else we could do, you just holler and let us know. So, all right, guys, we're going to head on out of here. We'll see you next Tuesday night. Same cat time, same cat channel. Good night, everybody.